Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to a plain wooden floor, live with light. My alarm went off. I came in. I turned everything on as per usual, and Adobe was updating again. And so, yeah, some of the stuff didn't load as fast as it should, and so the game hasn't loaded yet. It hasn't crashed this time, at least. But I should remember to actually let it update Adobe after the stream is over. And I'm going to forget again. But things are how they are. I believe we're not going to have Frog with us here tonight because it sounded like somebody was getting fiber installed near him. And, well, some of the locals might not be specialists when it comes to installing fiber optic cables. And yeah, sounds like they might have mucked it up a bit. And I believe the sport folk he had talked to were like, yeah, it's probably going to be a couple days. At which point I'm like, how do you muck it up that badly? Like, that's, you somehow accidentally cut the trunk line level of how long it takes to fix. But I don't know. They might have magically fixed it. He might get internet through his phone again. I don't know. But given the area, I'm not sure there is a team. And if you fire them, I don't know if you're getting someone to replace them. Because this was likely Steve. And Steve outsourced part of the digging to, you know, Carl and Jim. And unfortunately, Jim didn't know where to dig properly. Okay, let's hop into the Discord. Okay, so we gotta tell the tower the Boon misses it. Still no internet for the Frog. George will be here after they feed and walk the animals. Might be out next week. Gonna need a big pile of skulk. The generator should not have been off. So we're going to need to look into how he turned on something that should have already been on. Yeah, I don't know if they didn't call, because it's not like it was in someone's yard. Trunk lines aren't in someone's yard. And so it'd be out in the road. And I don't know if you call the same number for doing outlines in the road. And you'd think it would be them that knows as the people installing fiber. Okay, so let's take a look. There's 151 skulk. Oh, right. So this is running. This is running. But there should always be babies here. Why are there no babies? Because we've got this, we've got that. Yeah, where's the next generation to work our factories? So I'm gonna take out this. And ponder why there is but a lonely chicken in the part that's supposed to be making more chickens. There we go. So now we should have 4 chickens in there. Oh no, it's moving the babbies. Chickens, we need to chill out somewhere else until you are full grown. Don't have a good place. Actually, we will turn this off. And we will put them back. And then we will let them grow up. And by let them, I mean force them. Wow, we are down to a mere 800 wheat seeds. Yeah, good enough. That's almost good enough. Let's get this one grown too. $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1, $0. Full grown. Now we turn this back on. Okay. Then we put our hopper back. And there we go. So I have doubled the speed of the Skulk farm. I will move the adults into the fire. Yeah, I don't know. Kentucky Fried Generator. Indeed. I'm not sure how we were even supposed to have turned this off. Like, the only way would be to turn off this tablet. And we have never done that. Okay, now what I actually wanted to do today was to look into the pneumaticraft armor. Hey there, George. Yeah, so I don't know how the chickens in here died, but I've got it sorted out. Yeah, who knew you actually needed 2 chickens to make more chickens? Okay, so we know that this armor makes it such that you can't do magic. I don't know about the pneumaticraft armor. Yeah, too much Stardew. Teaching a bad biology. Let's double check our... Yep, our power plant is still good. We still have good jetpack. But I still don't know how to actually activate my my elytra. And so I don't know if I need actual elytra to put into the elytra module. You're not supposed to. Let me turn it all the way off. Now you don't see it on the arm anymore. And then if we turn it back on, because you're supposed to be able to just tap while you're falling to turn on elytra. And single taps, double taps, no combination of tapping causes me to glide. So let's double check that there's no glide button. And this elytra is for pneumaticraft. And so if we go into here, you've got an elytra upgrade for the pneumatic chest plate. Self, glide, fabric, upgrade. Oh, potion of leaping. Yeah, makes sense. So like this totally makes sense. And it's super witchy. Like there is nothing metal in this. This should not harm our ability to do magic. Unfortunately, all of these okay, so accepts night metal, steel leaf, spellbound invard, diamond, skyseeker. Okay, but like this is not bad. Like we can make one of these as a tester, and we can even make an enchanted one and see if the boots keep the enchantment. Because if they do, we can just upgrade my night metal armor. Oh, we don't have the run fast upgrade. That's what I really want for this suit, is the running upgrade. One thing I'm thinking about is a way of swapping my armor on the fly, such that I can swap from this set to a magic set to a pneumaticraft set, quick and easy. Okay, so come in here. We've got all sorts of enchanted stuff. And so I want to take one of these and go make pneumatic armor out of it and see if it keeps the affixes and if it keeps the enchantments. Because if it keeps either, that's amazing. If it keeps neither, that's annoying. Oh, one other thing that we didn't necessarily notice. Oh, game, come back. Is that with my fancy breathing apparatus, my hydrogen tanks refill in the rain. And so we don't have to jump into the sea. Oh, you can change the color. Just with dye. That's cool. Okay, so we need more... Wait, this is a different crystal. Because the other one needed, I think, these imprinted control crystals. Yeah, it could just be a pond, a waterfall, rivers and lakes that you're used to. These are very similar crystals. Compressed stone, electrum, and certus. Okay, we might have some of those. We do. We only need one for now. We'll need more later if we're going to make the full set. But we don't need that just yet. Okay, 4 Invar and then some air canisters. Are you telling me people have used up all of my Invar already? And by people, do I mean me? It was probably me. I can't crush that with this armor on. Yeah, and so a long-term goal would be that I could come in here and grab an item or like swap a pair of items and have it swap my armor. Or no, because I can't use a spell because I don't have any mana. I'm still thinking through it. Okay, 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1 of these. And the boots. Okay, so Nature's Mend plus max health. And so, if we come in here, pneumatic boot. Forsaken Knight Stalwart Knight Metal Shoes of Health. It's got both the enchantments and it's got the affixes. But not only that, I'm fairly certain that pneumatic boots themselves give you 20% knockback resist. And so it's got both that built-in knockback resistance and the affix knockback resistance. Also, it doesn't it doesn't make you magic sick. So I can take my full night metal and convert them all into pneumatic. And so keep all of these ridiculous enchantments. And also make them pneumatic. And thus be able to give them various pneumatic upgrades. Yeah, that's super broken. But yeah, that's mods for you. Are all of the rest of these the same recipe, just with the different pieces? You bet they are. Okay, so we're going to make 12 of these. There goes all that spellbound Invar I just made. Which means I need to make more of that. Because we need 16 of that. And then we're going to need more of those module things, so we're going to need to sacrifice something. Blitz. But just once. Okay, so we need compressed stone slabs. 4 is enough. We need electrum wire. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need Certus quartz block. I believe it was just regular Certus quartz block. Yes. Okay, and then to make a blitz, we're probably going to need, yeah, air, bars, blooms, conjure. For these. For those. Air essence. Conjuration essence. Okay, so put these away. Bring these to the fore. And go say hi to Githia. Yeah, so I didn't know whether or not this armor would actually work well. I just figured it was the next shot at getting reasonable flight. I was actually suspecting that it wouldn't be good enough. And that's why I wanted to do the rapid armor swap. But I still might do the rapid armor swap just because I think it would be fun. To both design and to have. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And off we go. And so we take off our stuff. Three of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1 of these. And our hat. One of these, 1, 2, 3 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and my chest plate. Now, we will need to also work on air pressure. But that's totally fine. Mattercraft is built for this. We can always work on making it work. I think the armor still works fine as armor, even when it's uncharged. It's just it doesn't get any of the other special effects. Probably should have checked into that prior to converting all of my stuff. But here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put those feet back. It's even got the empty sockets. You can upgrade each piece with a charging station. Okay, so essentially that means we would come over here. We would take out the Amazon ordering station. What did I do with Amazon? It's on the end here. So we'd come in here. We would take out the Amazon tablet. We'd put in this. It charges up. And we can come in here and do the various upgrades. Look at the name. Oh no, yeah, because it's the Forsaken Knights, blessed, Forsaken Knights, blessed, Forsaken Knights, blessed of stubbornness. Okay, so air usage, none. Estimated time remaining, full. So, dispenser upgrade. Okay, so with the entity tracker upgrade, dispenser upgrade allows debugging and monitoring of active drones. Target a drone and use the drone debug hotkey to open the helmet GUI. Redstone power effect will be displayed in any blocks that nearby drones are interested in. Fun. Helmet is able to track any living entity within a range of 16 blocks. These entities don't have to be visible, making it a perfect way to prevent creepers from sneaking up on you. Speed upgrade. With speed upgrades, the helmet will initialize its systems faster when equipped and lock onto entities' blocks faster with block tracker entity. Upgrade installed. Multiple speed upgrades can be installed to further reduce the initialization time, but air usage will increase. Coordinate tracker. Coordinate tracker allows you to track one specific coordinate, which can be used, for example, when you are tunneling to a certain location without knowing the exact place this location is at in relation to where you are at that moment. Meant for people who don't like to use F3. As second feature, this upgrade will use Minecraft's entity pathfinding to navigate you to wherever you want. That's fun. Security upgrade. Gain the ability to hack various blocks and entities in the world with the hacking hotkey, default H. Hacking has a variety of useful effects. Try targeting things in the world with a block and or entity tracker upgrade also installed. I'm not sure what that means. Night vision. Creative supply upgrade. Gilded. Equivalent to wearing gold, as far as piglins are concerned. Ender visor. Enderman will no longer think you're a problem. Note, causes some visual interference, but it's better than sticking your head in a pumpkin. Radiation shielding. Protects against radiation damage from other mods, such as Mechanism. For full protection, you need one in every piece of armor. Although any upgrades are better than none at all. Fun. Scuba. Breathe underwater. Less efficient than an aerial interface, but more self-contained. Armor upgrade. Small amount of armor protection to the armor piece. 2 upgrades will bring armor level up to diamond armor level. The maximum number of upgrades offers excellent protection. Range upgrade. For the entity and block tracker. Item search upgrade. I mean, that would have been good if we didn't have everything else. Block tracker. You'll be able to track chests, mob spawners, furnaces, silverfish blocks, tripwires, dispensers, TNT, and end portal blocks within a range of 30 blocks. This way, dungeons, fortresses, and temples can easily be found. Inventories can even be remotely examined, as hovering over one of these indicators will show their inventories. I'm not sure that'll work on the loot chests, but that is cool. Item life upgrade. Allow this armor piece to be slowly auto-repaired at the cost of air. More upgrades mean faster repair, but progressively more inefficient air usage. Volume upgrade. Yeah, that's what one would expect. Okay, so this doesn't show the Elytra upgrade because it's a helmet. So we come in here and see if there's anything else different. Charging upgrade. Okay. So charging upgrade can let the chest plate pressurize pressurizable items in your inventory, worn or carried. That's good. Surety upgrade. Gain protection from fire and lava at a significant air cost. Air will be rapidly dumped from the chest plate to extinguish nearby flames and solidify nearby lava. So, not ideal, but still viable. Okay, dispenser upgrade for launching items is weird. I think if you fall into lava, it would frostwalker it. My concern is if you teleport into lava. Yeah, I don't know about this dispenser upgrade. Elytra? Works well in conjunction with jet boots and the smart hover mode. Radiation shielding, armor upgrade, magnet upgrade, which I don't think I want, given how many things I just throw around. Reach distance, increased by up to 4 blocks. Not for melee attacks, but still good. Item life is good. Volume upgrade. Great. Pants. Jumping upgrade. Holding sneak while jumping will reduce the jump height to the equivalent of a single jumping upgrade. Fall protection is included. Armor upgrade, item life upgrade, radiation shielding, creative supply, speed upgrade. You'll be able to run faster. Neat. And then boots. Flippers upgrade. Slightly improved swim speed. No extra air cost. Cheaper alternative to jet boots. Jet boots are just jet boots. You need no further information. I don't think there was a dispenser upgrade in the pants. With a dispenser upgrade installed in your boots, you can kick entities in front of you at a modest air cost. Kicked entities will take moderate damage and heavy knockback. More upgrades will increase damage and knockback, but also increase air usage. This works on non-living entities too. Stomp upgrade. When active, will damage nearby monsters if you drop on them from a great height. The damage done and air consumed is proportional to how fast you hit the ground. That is great. And all the rest are normal. Okay, all of that is amazing. There are upgrades for the pneumatic jackhammer. And that actually looks kind of cheap. Why is this so cheap? Were we supposed to have this ages ago? Digging with Jack. Speed, volume, magnet. Does it have a vein mining dig mode? How do? How do? All of those are for armor. Air conditioning? Okay, so cut is kick. That U was not getting me into that, so what else is on U? Undo in the building gadgets. Show uses in Hexari. Show uses in JEI. Yeah, let's change this to like P. Single quote. There we go. Fall protection, step assist. Can't really see it through the enchantment. Okay, so let's try it. Like so. Two 5. 205. 0. 83. Full and 0.
What are we coloring? The suit?
My shiny new armor.
Ooh, fun. Ooh, it is warm out there.
Hmm.
And of course, the problem with Monty and his fuzzy feet is that after taking him for a walk, he then had to spend 15 minutes getting all the desert debris out of his tootsies.
Oh, goodness.
You know, get stabbed with it and stuff like that. You know, the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But he's a good boy, so it's worth it.
Well worth it.
Well, it's just like how Iron Man claims, "Oh, this is the Mark 47 suit."
Mm-hmm.
You know, no, he just put it in a different color.
Yep, I'm definitely super villain looking. Particularly with that helmet.
Yeah, because the Lich Skull was definitely not looking evil either.
I also love that my eyes on my skin are not where eyes are supposed to be, apparently.
No?
Or are they on a layer that I don't understand? Or is that actually just the helmet? Like, I could change those colors in the menu.
I assumed it was just the helmet, but I could be wrong.
Oh, the E is for eyes.
So you could have red glowing eyes? Yeah, definitely not evil.
Yep, definitely not evil. 100% not evil.
No, it would be great is if you could set the eyes to, like, you know, be like your RGB computer and just had them like cycle through the colors constantly. That'd be fun.
That would be great. The enchantment does help with that. Okay, my concern now is how do I switch my jackhammer into vein mining mode?
Shift right click.
And so put this in the inventory and then grab our book and look for the pneumatic craft book. Tools. Micro missiles. Pneumatic jackhammer. A newly crafted jackhammer comes without a drill bit, so isn't very useful. You'll need to insert one. Right-click the jackhammer to open its configuration GUI and place a bit in the top right slot. There are 4 types of drill bits. Supports several dig modes, including some vein miner functionality.
Ooh,
Better bits support more dig modes. Set a dig mode, open the jackhammer GUI, and use the button in the lower right. Jackhammer GUI, 3x3 dig mode. Jackhammer cannot be enchanted normally in an enchanting table. It is possible to install a Silk Touch or Fortune enchanted book via the GUI. Book placed in the book slot, top center, will bestow its enchantment on the jackhammer. Thus, easily swappable between Silk Touch and Fortune.
It's a little bit convenient.
Yeah, we really should have made one of these ages ago. I'm not entirely certain what 2 of these symbols mean, but that's okay. Okay, so we need some drill bits. Unassembled Soul Strider's drill bit? Excuse me? That is way cheaper than its name implies. Okay, so Skyseeker's drill bit. I'm fairly certain we've made one of these before. So Glyph of AOE, Skies, and Botanist. Botanist is from the tree. Earth, Ironwood, Abjuration. All right, let's put the armor away. Okay, so we need to make one of those. These. One of those.
All right. So for every bucket, I'll make 10 millibuckets of Ethereum.
Now Archwood. Blossom.
I need like 100 buckets.
I'm impressed by how much Skulk we went through. Because like we'd used the We used the 4,000
were-
for the first thing, and then I know we had another 4,000. It's all gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the supercharged coils required some skulking.
Yeah, and then the little bit of Ethereum that we made.
Yeah.
Do not crash while my magic book is in my hand. My magic book may or may not be on the ground behind you.
It is.
That's annoying.
I'm just picking it up for you, and I'll throw it at you when you get back.
Okay. And you could just plonk it in that ritual if you wanted.
Oh yeah, plonk.
I love the
I
plonk.
keep trying to plonk again. I'm playing Stardew Valley, and I keep trying to plonk things in Stardew. I'm like, nope, nothing. Yes.
Yeah, he
Bro
loves the
magic.
Quake Pro. I don't know why, Mac, but he does. Yeah, and I put 4 chickens in there, so it should be skulking twice as fast as it used to.
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
is still
actually,
relatively slow.
my where is it? I don't remember where.
Where's my FOV? Where are my graphical settings?
Yeah, if I had to have my FOV effects up all the way, this is Quake Pro, man. Do not I can't even do this. This is making me not actually
Oh,
nauseous to
wow.
run around like this.
That,
Yeah.
wow.
I that's how fast I'm moving all the time, baby. So yeah, go ahead, fix that.
Yeah, let's not actual Quake Pro.
Back down to like 30%. There we go. Yeah, my
But,
FOV
like, I
is
can't-
at max, but that's actually like what's good for my setup.
Yeah, I
A
can't
lot of times people who
even
get
do as
simulation
much
sickness.
FOV as you've got.
Yeah, a lot of people who get simulator sickness, the problem a lot of the time is improper FOV. Let's see. So yeah, whatever. Don't gotta think about it too hard.
And a lot of it is what you're used to. Like,
Also true.
I'm confident that if you played it enough, it would just feel right. But I am so far removed from playing Quake Pro. Well, playing Quake and Unreal Arena and those.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was never really much into FPSs.
Back in high school, I was. But
Like I was more into the one more turn of Civilization 2. Oh, it's morning. I cannot tell you how much. Like we got some kind of like pack for Civ 2 that like had like it was like all kinds of mods for it and like Masters of Orion or like Masters of Magic in Civ 2 kind of thing. And yeah. One more turnitis. That's a problem.
yeah, I really loved Master of Magic. But yeah, in high school I played FPS games, but I didn't like there were 2 ways that I would play. I would either be the sniper or I would be playing a FPP, first person punching. Because I forget which one it was. If it was it Quake 3 that had the gauntlet? One of them games had a gauntlet that was just the spikiest crystalline murder device you ever did see. And it was really strong. Like, it hit like a truck, but you had to be right in their face. And there was no sniping in that game. And so I would just run around making people very angry because I was not playing the same game they were.
Mm-hmm.
And so they would want to lead their target, and their target would always try to dodge, and so they would lead to where they would expect me to go, which is never where I was actually going, because unlike everyone else playing the game, I was running straight at them.
Which way's he gonna dodge? Dodge.
Dodging is for you.
You had better dodge this.
Okay. So that's botanist drill bit. Turning into a sky seeker drill bit. And then sky seeker plus ingot of the depths.
Got plenty of those now.
Yep. Equals an unassembled Soul Striders drill bit. And then just throw that into a natural altar to assemble it. Apparently this needs a lot of aura very slowly. I will be right back.
Oakley dokley.
Okay, I have returned, and this drill bit is still not infused yet.
How much does it need? A lot?
No idea. It's the natural altar, and so it doesn't say.
Oh.
Normally something that would use this much would be draining it from the altar visibly. But the altar is getting it back as fast as it's being used. There we go.
This is the best bit.
This is the best bit. Okay, max blocks per dig, 128. Base efficiency, 9. Okay. So the options are 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 3 by 3 plus, vein, ores, and logs, 3 by 3 full, and vein all blocks.
Ah, that's the one I know.
That's great.
Oh. Everything.
And then we go and see if we can grab ourselves a Silk Touch book. If not, we can make one.
Mm-hmm.
There is one.
Nice.
Because I don't know how much good fortune does us.
I mean, if we need to grab diamonds again, I guess.
Yeah. We'll dig that ditch when we come to it. Okay, we'll put it in here. Magnet, volume, speed. Okay, yeah, the magnet upgrade for the jackhammer is really good. I don't think we need it for everything else, but for the jackhammer, it's a good idea. Okay. So now the question becomes, how can we best supply pressurized air to this super suit?
You mean like besides like the bottles?
Yeah. And also, do I want to set up a secondary pressure system such that when we completely obliterate the main one, my suit still has power? Because I want all the upgrades.
Well, this accidentally woke up Mr. Skulk. Oh well, you're gonna have to beat him up, I guess.
Oh no, Mr. Skulk. That name again is Mr. Skulk.
Please, call me Monster. My father was Mr. Skulk.
Oh, also, how pressurized do these get? Because, like, that goes up to 20. Do these go up to 20? I think these only go up to 10. Air conditioning not installed. Okay, so we've got all of the pieces. We've got the drill bits done. If we want another one of these. It's not that bad. I mean, the focuses are annoying. The rest of it should be fine. Probably have several of those. How do we have 33 extraneous fire starters?
From some quest or another.
Like, that's bananas.
It is bananas.
Okay, infused ironwood. Shaft.
Skulk, 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 skulk. Diamond. Skulk.
propellers. 2 propellers. 2 source gems.
Delicious glow berries.
And then focus of air and focus of fire.
Oh. Posture.
Moon dust.
The reason I didn't stop and fight the Watcher is because we don't need to, and I didn't really feel like it. So, you know, if you want to see me fight a Watcher later, find your own Watcher. Damn it, I'm not a dancing monkey. Well, that's crazy.
And it'd be really funny if that were his name, given he's blind.
What's his name? Warden. That's his name. Watcher, Warden, Mr. Plow. You know, whatever.
Air and fire, flashing and blazing. Oh, apparently I hadn't done that one yet. Okay. Next up, these and those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of Monica. Bam! We're in the 90s. Or was that the early 2000s?
What are we talking about?
Mambo number 5.
Ooh. I feel like it's like circa 2003, but I might be wrong.
Because it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know how much popular music I was listening to in college. I was listening to a lot in high school. And so whenever I remember a song from that vague era, I'm like, it's probably 99, 2000. But I don't know. That one could have been a little bit later. Okay, Blitz. It's just like the others. Oh, it's the one we just did. It's there. Okay.
You were right, 99.
Yeah, before I make this, I probably should have checked whether or not we already had one. But here we are. I have all the materials. I'm just going to make another one. And then we have an extra spare. Who knows when we'll need it? It might be tomorrow. Spoiler alert,
Maybe
it's not
right now.
tomorrow.
A moment to touch random Ars Nouveau stuff to trigger quests.
And of course, I forgot to make the thing that goes in the middle.
The sun?
A furnace. Well, a blast furnace, but still. You remember when back in the day, we were like, how are we going to get all this polished andesite?
I do remember that. Warper. Alright. What other junk can I touch for these?
Yeah, so the blast one is regular andesite, smooth stone, and bricks. A plain old furnace is 3 polished andesite and 5 regular andesite. Which, to my ancient decrepit eyes, all 8 of those look the same, unless you look real close. Just that little bit of extra shine on the bottom 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're not just making stuff up, so. Hi, Samson. How are we doing?
Okay, so the plan for this. I'm probably going to set up one of these to keep it real chilly.
My cat is very interested in my microphone right now for some reason. You hear a sniffing sound. That's what's going on.
Okay. We'll need one of these.
Good boy. All right, back to doing this stuff. Did it skulk yet?
So let's make yet another vortex tube. Yet another heat sink. Yeah, dogs breathe real heavy.
But also far away.
Okay, so we need 2, probably 3 of those. Probably just one of these. Regulator.
I Do need to touch a cardboard box, yes.
Compressed stone
Order
slabs. Bronze. Requires tin dust. Big crusher works just fine. Regulator. Okay, we're going to come down here. Okay, so we'll probably put that here and build into this wall. So we'll have the arcane compressor here. And we will turn it off. No, Mac, I'm not going to use the jackhammer because it's too powerful. I don't trust it. Okay, we have a problem.
Up to no good.
How do we solve
You have
this
a problem?
Yeah, there's a cable exactly where my heatsink needs to go. So do we just push it over into the wall? Do we push it up into the ceiling? I can probably up into the ceiling.
Just make it hoof up and around?
I don't know, because, like... The heatsink needs air. And so probably we just pull it off to the side here and put it here. Like this.
I can see that working.
And so then the entry for this room will be right here. And so we can put these back here. Yeah, that looks fine. So once that's running, it'll cool itself down. And now we need what goes here. Do we want it there? Not if we want to be able to do our fancy quick switch. So let's actually put it here, because then if we need to expand this, it's not a problem. Why do we have so much infused rock? It's a lot of infused rock.
In case of a rainy day.
Regular spirit fire. You know what? Let's make a lot of other stone. There we go. Okay. A storage bus. Just to have.
I'm just finishing off some quests with stuff.
A much bigger table. Okay, we also have a minor problem here. We need this to be longer.
What's going on?
Because I need to be able to turn off the pressure. So we need to push back a little bit. That's not good. So put this here. Okay. Pressure gauge tube module. It's not a pressure gauge. Because of course it does. Why wouldn't it?
Of course.
And then we need that module crystal. So come down here. Put it like this. So we should be able to use regular redstone and a repeater, like that, to turn it off. So for the moment, how did that work? Okay. Okay, so greater than 1 bar. Let's hit it that way. See the pressure go up.
Silver and gold.
Gets to 1 bar. Starts blinking. Mac, the thing is that this right here is using pressure. And so it's not strictly leaking so much as working. But just a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely doing what it's supposed to. I just don't know if I like it doing it that way. Because now we've got a redstone clock that's blinking. And the wider range doesn't really solve the problem because it's still a do it or don't. And so what we need would be something that will turn it off, like start the redstone at a higher threshold and then turn off the redstone at a lower threshold. Which is significantly more complicated. Well, maybe it's not that much more complicated in modded, because we could make an AND gate. So this gauge interpolates between. It's not turn it on here, turn it off there. It's 0 here, 15 there, 7 halfway in between. And so we would need something that could interpret the range of redstones. But even then, it's not quite what we need because we want it to be off for 10 when it's going up. But we want it to be on for 10 when it's going down. And so there is no single state that 10 could be. And so even what I was thinking with the AND gate also isn't going to work. Because we need to have something that will know whether or not it's filling or it's emptying to know how to interpret the pressures in between. And so we would need a T flip-flop. Such that we have one that triggers when it's above 15, click, turns it off. Have one that triggers when it's below 8, click, turns it on. So do we have a bistable circuit? I'm fairly certain bistable is what we want. Because if you've got a bistable circuit and you've got a button, oh wow, it's already doing it. It's picking it up through the block. Okay, so let's put our bistable here. It is off. We push the button, it is on. We push the button again, it is off. Yeah, Mumbo loves his T flip-flops. Okay, so that means...
Is Mumbo the one who's dressed like he's a villain from a 1930s serial and should
Yes.
have like a twirly mustache?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so there's that. And then we'll grab another bit of redstone here. Oh, we need to turn this guy off before he explodes. I believe it might already be off. Okay. Okay, then we put this here. We grab another blue thing. Put that here. We need another pressure thingy, which means we need more bronze. One of those. And we'll make one of these. We'll need one of these. And so when it's less than, let's say 8. Well, no, because we want it full pressure. So when it's less than 10 for that. And when it's more than 15 for that. So what is this at? So that is borked. So break this. Break this. Put it back. Does not turn it off. So that means we need a pulse repeater to make these stop. Okay. So we'll put this one here. Pulse repeat into this. That's no good. Where's my redstone pen? And that's not working either.
No?
Okay. Yeah, it's not accepting the power from above when it's not just normal. Wait. Oh, this is the one that needs to be on. So let's check that one. Yep, still not working. Because it's pulling that from down there. Okay. That's fine. We'll just use more piping than I wanted. That is never a problem. And so we go like this. And so that turned it off, which means it's going to charge up. Wait, what? So greater than 15, less than 10. You should be off. This might not be the type of thing I want. Yeah, let's stick to the relays we're used to. I don't know what you're gonna do from the side. Okay, so while we're testing, We're just going to do between 1 and 2. So at 1 bar, it should turn off, which is good. Once it gets to 2 bars, it should then turn back on. Which will send a pulse, which will turn the machine off. There it goes. Nice little click. Power's been turned off. Pressure goes down.
So you're in business?
Seems like.
Nice.
But we don't have speed modules or volume upgrades or anything. And so we'll need to make all of those. But as it stands, this is working. We just need to wait for it to get back down to 1 and then see if it turns back on again. So are you just doing random quests while waiting for Skulk?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, seeing if there's anything that's, interesting to me. Jumping out. But, I don't know. If it comes down to it, I might just, once I finish these create ones, might just go and go back to that underground to start harvesting Skulk and beat up on wardens as they appear.
Oh, and it's going back up. Congratulations, chat. We have made a thing.
A thing.
Okay, so we should probably move this even 1 block further. Maybe 2 blocks further? Across here. Yeah, let's go a little bit this way. Why are these 2 blocks missing? That's weird. Okay, more of these. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Okay, now we need, I believe, another of the fancy module thingies in this such that we can set the threshold. Okay, and then we grab one of these. Okay, so this has a dimensional binding card in it. This is linked with me, and so why do you need fee? You dirty rat. I didn't know you needed fee.
Aerial interface?
Yeah, do we bring it back here? But then, like... Yeah, Mac, I know it needed pressure. I thought it just needed pressure. I did not realize it needed fee. And if it can go up to 20, we don't need these extras. We can just feed the blue right into it. But fee! I wonder if I can just entangle the energy thing. I know this is my only solution. This is all I ever do.
If it works, it works. Oh, so I already made Tesla coil. Good.
Ah! Touching the heat!
Were you on fire a little bit?
Just a little bit. Does not work. Okay, so yeah, maybe we bring it in underneath.
Tunnels. Funnels and tunnels.
Probably can make another energy meter to bring it down by an extra one. Because we need access to as many sides of it as we can get.
An extra one? That's all you need?
Well, the energy meter is just a block that moves power.
Oh, okay.
And so just pushing it down by one will give me a bit more extra space to work with.
It makes sense.
Okay, unbreaking sandpaper. Let's go. Oh, it took 1 damage. Good thing it's also nature's mend. Okay. Another energy meter. Pull from the top, export to the sides. And then Aerial interface. Here. Still no fee. Why? Output the bottom. Status disconnected. Why? Top is set to input for this one. Top is set to input for this one. But they're not transferring to one another. Which is annoying. But if that's the case, I will just add it to the system as per usual.
Just find a spot. Make yourself at home.
Just put it here. Add some regular old pipes. Head upstairs. Yeah, zombies are part of the ambiance.
The zombiance, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I will. So I'm going to grab this one. Okay, and now we cannot move this thing once we power it up. So we need to make sure that it's in a good place. Like, this back isn't perfect, but I think it's good enough. And we've got good space here on these two sides.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we put the air in the back. And we do a little something like this. Get the pressure there, such that we've got a little space on this side and a lot of space on these two sides. And I also don't know if I can... if I'll even be able to automate some of the stuff that I want to automate for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know if I can even automate some of the things, but that is okay.
Oh, and for the record, right now, if you try and automate the Ethereum, all it does is try and take a moat and break it down.
Huh?
Which we don't have. Yeah, instead of... I tried to make Ethereum, and it just put the recipe in for, take the moat and shove it into the decrystallizer or whatever.
That's weird. Okay, so that is that. I will come down here and check on that, because that recipe should not... Like, that should not be a thing.
Yeah, it says missing motive Ethereum.
How are you asking for it?
Asking for one. Or do I have to go to much less than that to actually make it come through?
Huh, because, like, this chemical oxidizer recipe shouldn't even be an option. Oh. Why does it... Why would it...
I explained some issues I was having before.
Wait a minute. Because it shouldn't know that recipe.
Okay. I'm telling you to the other way. It seems to be going just fine, so that's good.
Oh, yeah, because we've got the chemical oxidizer here. And it's got oxygen, gaseous source, aetherium from motes, sulfur dioxide, and water vapor. And there's no reason we would ever go backwards.
Yeah. Thus the confusion.
Okay. Yeah, so I had only ever tried to make a millibucket of it because it's really expensive.
Oh yeah, no. I thought I was making millibuckets of it by hitting one. But...
Yeah, no, you're making buckets by hitting one. It is measured in full buckets. Okay, so now this, we want it emitting at less than... let's say 11 bars. And then this, when it is greater than 19.5.
Yeah, I had made less than one of something in this interface before, so...
Oh. Oh, I probably didn't need to give this energy. And now it's just charging me through this thing and that other thing. Okay, dispenser upgrade. Security upgrade. Volume upgrades. Okay, so this is low and not working properly because I made a change. So now we get that going back up. Yeah, so now I'm probably just charging my wireless crafting terminal twice as fast.
Hey man, better than having to go swap it out every once in a while like me. Doing the frog thing.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this will also charge our armor with the pressure, which will be good. And then these sides can interface with my inventory as well. And so if we had a sufficiently smart mod, it would be able to look at my inventory, make decisions, and then do things about it. And so, for example, since this can look at my offhand, I could put some sort of armor swapping item in my offhand that would tell it which armor I should have. And then if I'm not wearing that armor, take my armor away and then give me the armor I'm supposed to have.
So again, we're just saying Iron Man.
Yeah. And so like I could have a couple of different shields, let's say. And I can swap my shield to swap my armor.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The Hulkbuster.
But again, that all depends on having a mod in this that is smart enough to be able to read an inventory and do something because of it. And
Yeah,
refined storage could do it. Because refined storage could look in the inventory, see things, and output a redstone because of it. I don't know if we have that sort of module thingy in Applied Energistics. It feels like we should.
I mean, Lord knows it's complex enough.
But we have to look through all of these things and be like, what would we call it? Like, is it an ME toggle bus? Maybe. Is it an ME level emitter? That seems even more likely.
I mean, you could just have like 3 buttons labeled, you know, standard mode, Hulkbuster mode, and disco mode or something like that. We all know, of course, you go for disco mode.
Of course. So let's make one of these ME level emitters. Find a lovely ME cable. Throw it on there. And right click it. So we got a number, we got an item slot, we got a place for a card. So let's say we put our hat there. Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay. Emit when levels are above or equal. Emit when below. Okay. So emit when 1 hat. Okay, so it's like, nope, no hat. Then we put hat in system. Still no hat. Okay, perhaps hat is too complicated an object. ME level emitter. Currently none in the system. Add to system. Still none in the, oh, we're attached to the wrong part of the system. This is not the system. This is the peer-to-peer. This is the system. I don't want to break that. So let's find a different part of the system. Okay, so we come over here. Bam, bam, bam. Put this on here. Okay, so we say hat. Need is at least one. It's like, nope, no hat. Put hat in the system. It says, hey, we've got a hat. Brilliant. That was less than ideal. That pattern provider barely works anyway. Okay, so that's the thing we were looking for. Gives off a redstone signal when it sees a particular thing. Okay, now I want to see whether or not... Well, actually, we've got a trunk line here that's using 6 of 8 channels. Because this would probably take a channel per suit. So this is probably not where I want to set it up. So I want to do some more testing with entangled blocks.
Yes. Commence the science.
Okay, so item sides are front, left, right. So if we put this here and we entangle it, we grab ourselves a hopper and put it here, which would be the front. We are not able to hop those things into our inventory. Whereas,
Spreads.
if we put it here, oh, this doesn't have power yet. Less than 11, more than 19. That should be fine. This should be running. It's cold. It's got power. It's going up, but slow. Okay, so let's put these in here. Get some speed upgrades. We might end up making a whole bunch of speed upgrades, but we'll see. That'll draw a lot of power, though.
The thing about the warden is he's got to catch me first.
Sure does.
In the meantime, I'm going to go touch all of his stuff. However, there's now a cat in my lap, and he really wants to click the mouse button. But I'm not letting him, and he hates that.
Oh, you're just the worst.
I know. Not getting to do everything I want all the time? Yeah, how dare you? So am I conjuring even more of these guys with being a giant lead-footed dumbass? Sure seems like it.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay, how do we make more of these? Fluix, upgrade matrix, and water. That's cheap. Upgrade matrix is blue and latex. That's why. Okay.
I have found some diamond armor.
Huzzah.
Apparently. For the first time, apparently, which is confusing to me, but
I had first gotten diamond armor last stream, so it's not that weird.
okay, so I'm pretty much on track then. Good to know. No.
No.
No touchy the mouse. He just stretches it every once in a while like, can't touch it.
That's right, chat. We're just watching a number go up.
I mean, that's the essence of many video games.
Mm-hmm.
This number goes up.
Yeah, just be glad we're not playing Cookie Clicker or Poke Clicker.
You say Poke Clicker?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that Pokemon or is that the Hawaiian fish dish?
Pokemon, but I would not be at all surprised if there were one for the Hawaiian fish dish as well. Okay, so it did accept the entangled block. So that is cool. Which means if we take the right one and switch it to the offhand slot and put this here, that goes into my offhand. Okay. We're making progress.
I'd like to say for the record, I have just acquired the elastic steel boots of iron. That is 3 different materials.
Although, the elastic might be more about the property than the material.
I understand that. However, at
Still
face value,
hilarious.
It's still hilarious.
Okay, so this thing works. The entangled block works more or less as expected. Which means west would be the direction. And so we can set up that magic somewhere else. Where? I don't know. Or we could pull another set of a bunch of channels off of this trunk line. We could totally do that, chat. We could come over here. We could sneak another peer-to-peer onto this right there. Get another set of 32 channels. And then have as many outfits as we want. Like, maybe not that many, but like, we can make a lot of outfits.
I mean, you clearly know what you want to do. Carpe Canem, seize the dog.
Okay, so what we do is we take that out. We put one here. Grab ourselves a smart cable. Add that to our little network. And then we don't even necessarily need the tangled block right away. but it'll help. So we'll bring it into the room here. Okay, so now we just need to figure out how to make it do what it needs to do. We don't need to bring it this far into the room before extracting the channels. And so we could put it right about there. Put the ME, the P2P here. And then grab some dense smart cable. Bring it over real thick. And then make some
So, like, remember how I found that gigantic nether portal?
uh-huh.
Well, this one right here, this over here in our skulk area, this is another like giant looking portal thing, and this whole border is made out of reinforced deep slate.
Oh, it's reinforced deep slate, huh?
Yeah, which is
Neat.
not a thing. I mean, there's no way to make it. It's just tagged. It has literally one tag. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a way to make a portal out of this, but if there were, this would be set up for it. It's pretty cool. It's got this whole like the big mouth thing going on here. Anyway, that's just noticed it. That was
Yeah,
handy.
it's really cool. Okay, so facades don't really work this way. Okay. Unless they do, but I need to do it this way. Nope. It's the wrong way. I'm sure that totally works. Okay, so now I need the card. What are those cards called? Memory cards. I still want that portal thing to work. If you're gonna make that big portal, it should just work.
Mm-hmm.
Should be able to just take some fire and wham, you're in the nether.
I mean, seriously, yeah.
Device online. Okay, so that is going through the facade into this space. That is great. Great news. Okay. So now we need to be able to detect what's in my offhand, use that information to remove inappropriate suits and grab appropriate suits. It's quite a lot of work for a lowly little redstone signal. And so basically you would need to have it next to two things. I'm sure somebody filed a bug report. They'd be like, dude, giant portal, doesn't portal. Give me my portals.
Excuse me, sir. I was told there'd be portaling.
Okay, so for this to work, we need offhand, we need armor, and armor. Okay, so armor in, armor out, maybe? But what I was saying was we would need it to work on adjacent sides such that one redstone signal could do two things.
Toss all the junk into the inventory.
So we need something that deposits armor, something that removes armor. Let us double check. Okay, that works a treat.
Oh, is it going?
So, well, all I did was testing that you can hopper your armor into your body and it just equips it. And it does. So that's cool. So we need something that will insert certain items and a thing that will extract not those items. Deleted or hid the bug report about the portal. Understandably. Okay, now the real problem is that if I extract them into the main storage system, then they're going to be in the main storage system.
Oh, and then anyone could grab them. Yeah.
And I don't think that's where I want them. So do I make my own tiny little storage system in this room that will hold my outfits. And only use this setup for the power. Like, use some of that quartz cable to just inject a little power into here. Set up another controller. Set up my own storage. The more I say it, the more I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be very big, right?
Yeah. Which begs the question, can you use a storage bus on an armor stand?
Oh.
So before we get too deep, it's time for science.
So would you have to like specify, only this set can go onto this armor stand?
I don't know. I'm not sure it would matter. Okay, so what we need is probably just to bring it down to the ground. And then storage bus. And then we make ourselves an armor stand next to the storage bus. And we put my hat on the armor stand. And I do not see my hat in the system.
Woohoo. We have 0.1 buckets of Ethereum, or
It is
1/10 of the way
there. Okay, so storage bus does not appear to work on armor stands. It's probably due to the weird way that armor stands work. But for the sake of due diligence, I'm going to try to put it down low enough that it points up into the armor stand. On channels, devices online. Does not seem to work. But just to double check. Ooh, let's do this. So now I can take my shoes off from my wireless terminal.
The future is here.
Okay. So now we know that that works properly for recognizing things. But the armor stand does not work as intended. That would have been nice. Yeah, we could put them on, like, display tables, maybe. Yeah, the item names got a little messed up in the forging process. It's okay.
Divination rod cannot be attuned to skulk. That might be too easy.
Okay,
Great.
so grab some import buses. Okay, back armor is for the pressure. Let's go with left for the offhand slot. Right for the armor as well. Bottom, I don't know. Enter inventory, maybe. So top in, right out. And so we would go like that. Oh, right. We were going to crack this off of the main system. Grab some quartz fiber. Grab a little bit of Fluix. Okay. Now that is online and isolated. And so now we need another controller. And for some reason, we've still got 3 more. And so we will put that here. Bam. We've got a controller, so we got these 32 channels.
All right, fine. Theurgy divination rod.
Okay, import bus. Problem. We were going to put the redstone thing right here. What were those called? Level emitters. Oh. Interesting.
Oh, I can literally use this to find diamonds. Good to know. Wait.
Waiting.
Can this be used to find netherite? There's definitely a netherite level of the divining rod. Looks like the others can't actually be made.
Oh.
Looks like, yeah, the only way the others can be made is by, it's just combining 2 to Yeah, that max level is diamond. Damn it. That could have been used to just find the ancient debris. That would have been actually handy.
Mm. Okay, so that is successfully taken my stuff. So if we come here, put the hat there, put the hat on my head, takes the hat. We have too many things in my inventory. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes just my hat. But unfortunately, it's not supposed to be taking anything because that should be supplying power to it. But it is not.
Now it looks like you can use this to divine for ancient debris. I have something new I want to do. I'm going to forget about Skulk for a while.
Okay.
Skulk can go to hell for a while. Step 1. Do we have any ancient debris in our inventory? Oh god, don't fall to my death. Keep forgetting to actually unequip my flight spell.
Okay, so that does not turn off the import bus. Do we need a card for that? Ah, we might need a redstone card.
Oh, it works. This has diamond effectiveness. What are you even talking about?
Okay, but I can't. Oh, yeah, I can invert that here. Active only with a signal. Hat. Okay, so if I put the hat into the system, it does not put it on my head because there is a signal. If we modify this to 1, there's no longer a signal. Where's my hat? Right. Wrong system.
All right, it works. It does use up 1 durability to find stuff, but
Hat is in system. Why you no export hat? Ah, because it needs the signal to export the hat. It's probably not getting the signal, is it? So yep, that's only facing that direction.
Papa Calvin the Gorilla Slaughterer. They got a lot of really fun names, I gotta say. Oh, pardon me. Were you just following me, or did you appear from... Like, whatever, it doesn't matter. Do not ask the zombie piglin, they do not know. .486.
Okay, there we go. Now, this should be able to be more efficient than this. But that's okay. For now, we will deal with this, because with these 32 channels, we can still have 7 outfits. That's more than enough.
This is my lazy day armor.
Okay, so put a storage bus here. Connect that to the system such that it can now see my offhand. And so temporarily, let's use this enchanter's bow as the thing that triggers it, and you'll emit at level 1. And so it took my hat, I put my bow in my offhand, and it gives me my hat back.
Did you know you can find ancient debris in the ceiling of the Nether?
The ceiling?
Yes.
Well, I mean, no, I'm fairly certain I thought it was very much only a low level ore.
Yeah, until literally like seconds ago, I thought the same.
Wow.
Yet here we are.
Okay, so we break that hopper because we do not. Oh, we do need somewhere to store the armor.
All right, proof of concept completed. I am done doing this for now.
For now, barrel. Okay, now we need capacity cards. We got a couple. Okay. And now we take these off. Add them to the thing. And this is just a proof of concept. I'm going to have a default set of armor that I will be wearing when not having anything in my offhand. But for now, I want to test, put it in the offhand. Yeah, we need to speed that up a bit. Give me a few, Oh, wait, what? Why are you... Oh, we did this before somehow. Oh, this is gonna be real bad. Yeah, somehow I get into a situation where it
Oh, where you
holds
draw your
right.
bow by accident.
It holds right click when I just do something. I don't know what. And so it drew my bow, and my bow is a vein mining bow. Yeah, at least it has silk touch. And everything important was built on cobble already.
As long as you're replacing like with like.
Well, yeah, but if I had built something important on
Yeah.
smooth, like regular stone, it'd be gone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough. Okay, also, this offhand one. Extract only. Okay, let's change the object. Because that was no good. Okay, so we grab our wrench, puts the things on. Hey, we've got some acceleration cards.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of various upgrade junk when I was completing random quests earlier, so. Not Bernard. He's awoken nearby. I fear for my life.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Do we need both for that?
Diamond.
Nope, just one is enough. That is great. Okay. And so now what we would do is we expand it this way. And for each outfit, we just have an entangled block.
Mm-hmm.
And then this appears to just be tileable. So we would just bring the dense stuff over. Well, it's not actually tileable because the stupid glass cable would join up and then it would run out of channels. So you need to skip one and then do one. Skip one, do one. And so we've got 2 channels for so we've got 2 channels that are just being used and then 4 channels to make the swap work.
Mm-hmm.
And so 7 outfits. I don't think we got the physical space for that. Oh, maybe we do. That's a long hallway. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to make this work for my default outfit, such that if I don't have any of my magical girl scepters in my hand, it swaps me to my normal outfit. Which is a problem. Because these level emitters only work for a single item. This works without a signal, so... Oh, that's... Oh, yeah. So if that signal's off, it takes away that outfit. So... Problem becomes, how do we take away our normal outfit if there's anything in that hand? That's not going to work the same way. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, that would be real good. If we can have different colored cables. Okay, so we can have different colored.
Do they not interact with each other?
I think that's how it's supposed to work. And so if we color up some of this glass cable, we should be able to isolate
Man, I keep annoying these bees.
my offhand. Except it appears to be connecting. How do I make it not connect? Because I very much need these to not connect.
Man, whoever made the Bumble Zone, I really appreciate their sense of humor. And I'm out. Ooh, it got dark over here. In real life.
Mm.
I just wasn't paying attention. Alright. So the Divining Rod can find osmium if we could find an osmium ore, which we can't because it doesn't seem to exist. So,
Correct.
alas.
Okay, so now grab all of the armor. Come in here. Put in the redstone card, the capacity card, an acceleration card, hat, armor, pants, and boots. And this only works no signal. Here, same old, same old. Hat, armor, pants, and boots. Only works with a signal. We put them back in the box. Attach cables. I wonder if I need the glass cable to also be a color for it to not connect. Yeah, because these are definitely connected.
Hmm.
Because this just put my boots in my hand.
Can you color the glass? Cable?
Not in the world, but yes.
Okay.
Let's go with yellow. And so we crack this. Yellow. Ah, there we go. Oh, and then the buses light up the color of the cable.
Oh, really?
So you know exactly which one they're on if you, for some reason, couldn't see the cable colors.
That is really convenient.
Take that out. Suits me down. And so now I have a blue subnetwork that can only see my offhand. Why that was important, I have forgotten, but I know it was important.
I recall you having a reason.
Yep. But it's 11 o'clock, and I'm not going to stream for 2 weeks, so I will more than sufficiently have forgotten by the time we get back. So I'm going to make a frame door. And lock this place away such that Frog doesn't stumble upon it.
What does this button do?
Although he'll probably see this thing going into the wall and be like, But that's okay.
So be it.
All right, so put that there. We will forget about our super suit. But when we come back, we can make a bunch of upgrades for it. We can figure out the defaulting to this such that we can swap into the mecha suit. We can make ourselves some mage armor. Oh, do these level emitters not use channels? That's handy. That's really good. Because we're only using 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we can have tons of outfits.
Wait, the stabilized warp scroll doesn't use it up when you use it?
Nope.
I assumed it went away. That would have made my exploration much easier.
That's part of it being stabilized. Yeah, that it crosses worlds and doesn't go away.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've had the same stabilized warp scroll home this whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time. Okay, put that away, put that away, put that away, put the will away, put those cards away, put all of this stuff away. People might need it.
Be annihilated. Okay. The best note.
Okay. But it's after 11. It's been a good time. Have a fantastic pneumaticraft suit that is ridiculously enchanted and affixed and whatnot. We've got our power armor that blocks all of our magic and barely does anything useful. And then we'll need to look into the other outfits, like a witch suit, a battle mage outfit. It's like we're playing Stardew again. Find a nice dinosaur hat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I need to finish my dissertation draft in the next couple of days before I go on vacation for the next 2 weeks, because I don't want to be working on it while I'm on vacation. But we'll see how it goes, because I keep crashing the kernel because I keep using too much memory. But hopefully my sparsification efforts will be successful, and it will just run, and it'll be done tomorrow sometime. And then I just write the conclusion and we'll be good to go, right?
Easy peasy.
That's how these things work, right? But yeah, I'll be out for 2 weeks. George, you got anything to say?
Keep checking us out. I mean, hopefully Frog's internet will be back up next week, maybe. I might be here next week. I might not, because, I mean, if it's no light and no Frog, it's just me. I mean, I might just hang out for a week and let the skulk build up, because we're kind of need so much of it. So much. But yeah, come back, check us out. Maybe we'll be here next week. Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
So have a good evening and a good couple of weeks, everybody. Bye-bye.